All right, y'all, so we headed to our trip to Tennessee, water rafting. Right now we up in like northern Georgia. I don't know what county we're in, but we got like an hour and 20 left. So yeah, I'm super excited. I'm not really scared. I'm not really scared because it's just like, what's there to be scared of, you know? Like,
yeah, what is there to be scared of? I am nervous though.
I don't like to say nervous. I'm gonna say excited. I'm excited.
Yeah.
whitewater boat surfing. What we're going to do is stick our routes in that wave up there. It's going to kind of kick us around a little bit. Oh, look at the little girl. Yeah, it's hard to do with two people, not a lot of weight in the boat. But we should have no problem here.
Bro, so somebody really tried to steal my instructor's paddle. So she had dropped her paddle, and so we're trying to go get her paddle. And so the guy in the green canoe right here, you see him right there in the green canoe? We're thinking he's gonna help us and, you know, give the paddle back to my instructor. But no, this dude threw the paddle right there. So when he did that, I'm like, what the hell? Like, what the fuck? Like, what the hell is going on? You know what I'm saying? So now he throws it again. So I'm like, bro, what? Like, is this dude crazy? Like, what is he doing? Like, what is he doing? Like, this bro, like, this dude's really weird. And so right here, this clip right here, my instructor is getting at this dude talking about, we got you on camera, we pay for your water. And that's when he decided to throw it back. So he's going back to the paddle right now. He's trying to throw it back to us and this, that, and the third. But it's just like, who steals paddles? You know what I'm saying? Like, he wasn't gonna steal her paddle because she was saying she got her name written on it and she got different designs. And then you got all these people, on the river, and then you got cameras out here. So you wasn't gonna get away with this, bro. And then I'm watching the clip, and even the other people on the other boat right there to the right is like, they was shocked too. They was really shocked. They was looking back at the dude. We even asked our instructor, like, has this ever happened to you? And she was like, no. Like, she's been doing this for 10 years and this never happened. Yeah, man, stealing paddles is lame, bro. Like, if you watching this, bro, like, come on, man, you gotta do better than that. You can't be stealing no paddles now. Can't be doing that. Only lame steal paddles. So now he gave the paddle back to her. And then we're going to him, and the dude said sorry. He's all gonna say sorry. And I'm just like, when he said sorry, I'm just like, what? Like, bro, we don't want that apology. No, I'm just playing. But he said sorry right here. My instructor, she did a good job, and she did a good job at making us stay calm. And because while that was happening, she would just like, you know, keep on paddling, you know, don't worry about it, don't worry about him, and you know, things like that. So I think she did a great job of, you know, making everybody stay calm, and she was even calm, you know what I'm saying? So she was calm. So I had a great instructor. She was really dope. That's weird, stealing somebody's paddle, because our instructor needs her paddle to maneuver through the rapids, and you know, we're amateurs. We need her to help us get through the river, you know what I'm saying? If we didn't have her paddle or anything like that, we can get hurt. You know, you just don't know. But it was so beautiful out here. Like, look at the sky and look at all the trees and the water. It was just so beautiful and so peaceful. Well, not peaceful, you know, riding down the rapids, but just, you know, before we was even in the river, I was just walking, I was looking at the sky and all the trees, and it was just nice, man. You know, I really felt free, you know what I'm saying? You know, the video doesn't do it justice, but like, it just didn't feel real to look at the sky and all the trees in the background. It just looked like a postcard, you know?
Yeah, that was crazy. The only reason he stopped is because I told him, I was like, that's theft, and I've got you on camera.
As soon as you said he was on camera, he immediately...
Sorry!
And it was like some old ass dude. Like, I would have never thought some old ass dude was... How much did these paddles cost?
That one, probably about $150.
Well, you need a paddle. You
Plus
have passengers.
Which shipping is a lot on something like that.
Yeah. But like, if we were put in a bad situation, our guide needs a paddle. Like.
Well, I had yours.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, you took mine.
It's not the same. I don't have the same amount of leverage because that's a bigger handle. You know. But yeah. So that was crazy.
Was that a first time for you? For someone to do that?
I've never had anybody do that. I've never had anybody be anything less than helpful. There's such a thing as river karma.
Yeah.
You know, and it's like, basically, I mean, you know, I've lost things and you know, and stuff like that, and usually if you find something, you return it. I mean, you know, that's why my phone number's on all my stuff.
Yes.
And